Hi everyone, this is Katie with DEK Designs, and today I'm going to be unboxing our May subscription box. This subscription box contains all the stickers and stationery that you'd ever would want for a planner or a journal to help theme it and just add a bit of sparkle and decoration to your day-to-day. Before I reveal this, I do want to let you know that we have some overstock available for May. So if you did not get May's subscription and you would like to grab one for yourself, make sure to click the link below. Without further ado, let's jump into this. So May is actually my birthday month, and my mom, Dawn, knows that my favorite color is purple, and so she featured the color purple for May's kit. I am super stoked to look at all the artwork, but here is the first page that we have that has a newsletter on the opposite side. But when we look at this, we can kind of see that it's a little bit maybe garden themed, and there's the greens and the purples and some kind of blues mixed in there too. So let's read the newsletter. It says, "Ribboned in Bloom. This collection was inspired by May Day baskets, spring gardens, soft ribbons, and beautiful blooms. I really wanted it to feel light, fresh, and elegant with a touch of whimsy. The orchids and irises give it that soft floral beauty, while the ribbons, baskets, and spring details help tell the story. The colors are dreamy and rich all at once, with soft lavender, beautiful blues, deep plum accents, and fresh sage green. Everything was designed to work together in a way that feels pretty, collected, and easy to use. Ribboned in Bloom is perfect for spring planning, journaling, note pages, memory keeping, and adding a little floral beauty to your everyday pages. It has such a sweet seasonal feel, but it's still versatile enough to use in lots of different ways. I hope when you open this collection, it feels like a basket of spring goodness made just for you. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting my small business. Your kindness and support mean the world to us. With love and inspiration, Dawn, Emily, and Katie." So this really just encompasses everything, all the intention that we put into the subscription box. So now let's look at all of the goodies that are in May's subscription. First, we have the die cut bundle. The first page here is on washi sticker paper, and the foil is rose gold sparkle. We have a few script. It says May and Happy Mother's Day, and there's a few almost kind of like dividers here that says glowing on it, and florals, of course. So that's the first sticker sheet. Next is a die cut of a vase that has those purple flowers inside of it, and if you look closely you can see that the foil on it is of butterflies and it's rose gold. Rose gold is probably one of my favorite foils that we use. So pretty. And then this die cut is a cupcake and then also a box of chocolates that look really yummy. Then there is some more script. It says Mom, and hanging down from it there are some hearts, and it says caring, loving, giving, kind, and brave. And there's flowers at the top of that too. And this die cut has some macaroons that are tied with a ribbon, and to the right of it is some matcha tea, which I love, and I love that Dawn put that in as a die cut. Next, we have the monthly calendar sticker in the May script on the washi sticker paper. And the background has a flower with the blue and purple and some green in that background. This is the date dots for the month and a few weekend scripts. And the color is just so vibrant on this page. It's beautiful. Next, we have the Boo Bear sheet, and the colors, of course, match with the kit with the green and blue and purple. And if you look at the far left, we have some Boo Bears that were more customized for the actual kit. So we have Boo Bear wearing like a purple sun hat with a flower behind her ear and holding a basket full of flowers. And then below that, we have Boo sitting with some stemmed flowers too. And then the rest is like movie time, trash, bath, laundry, computer. I love using these in the weekly section of my Hobonichi Cousin, where I'm marking down like when I'm doing those chores and such like that. It just makes the spread so much more fun. And lastly, let's look at the Stormy sheets. This first Stormy sheet, oh, I'm in love. I'm in love with this. So Stormy is wearing like a satin blue bow in her hair and holding a vase with those beautiful purple flowers. And Stormy is sitting on some like, looks like maybe some shopping boxes for shoes and holding flowers. And look at the cute sunglasses on her head. On a scooter, because in May, the weather is finally just so much more nicer. So out scooting around. And her skirt, look at the detail. You see how there's like florals at the bottom of the skirt. And it's purple and then some like blue tulle inside of it. And then Stormy again with the hat sitting on some shopping boxes. And then the last Stormy page, Stormy is drinking matcha, more flowers, looking at the outfits here. We have a purple ribbon on that outfit with some heels with bows on it too. So this is a die cut bundle. Next, let's look at the monthly kit. For the monthly kit, when you subscribe to our subscription, you can select what size fits for what type of planner or journal that you're using. I use a Hobonichi planner, a Hobonichi Cousin planner. So I have the Hobonichi size, but we do have various different sizes if you wanted to check on our website what those are. So first, we have the date dots for the monthly section. And I like how this is different from the daily date dots because the background is more of a light green color rather than the darker purple. And we still have those flowers too there. And the next sheet is the scripts for the month. So there's May 2026, and we have the Monday through Sunday script for labeling the calendar. And there's other scripts too, like if you want to track when your paydays are for the month, when you have certain bills due, utilities, rent, mortgage, credit card. Those are super helpful that I love to use. And with the extra space, there are a few florals that are foiled that you can put on your monthly calendar. And then this is the first page where we have the white sticker paper. At the top, there are strips for the headers for the Monday through Sunday. And below that, it looks like we have a front porch scene with a porch swing and the purple flowers, and below that like a field of flowers, some baby breaths, and there's a long sticker here with a basket full of flowers and then just more florals in that background. I just love how well these colors work together. It makes me feel like, it makes the art just feel so fresh and like a good reset for the month. The next page, there are the box pages with artwork. So let's kind of look there. So butterflies, flowers, some mail envelopes. Looks like a little seating area next to a window. And then these are some rectangular and oval rectangular boxes that you can write in your own headers that you'd want. So you could put this in for specific days of the month if you really wanted to highlight something important. And then there's a little flag here. The last page is the fully functional page, and I love how the boxes has kind of like a white strip going through it to make it look like it's shining. So we have the rectangular boxes where, again, you can write in those headings, except for these are just rectangular. They're not like the oval like on the other page. And some script this month: currently watching, listening, reading, remember, memories, a couple of birthdays. I'm gonna have to use that for my birthday and then for my husband's birthday for May. Laundry icons, doctor icons, shopping stickers, appointment script. These are little kind of scalloped pieces that you can use to frame certain boxes of the month. So this is the monthly sticker kit. Now I'm going to show you the washi strips that come with this month. Here are the washi. This is the first page, and the color is, again, just so rich and vibrant. Like, I could just stare at this. It's so beautiful. So the bottom portion of this page has wider washi strips, and then the top there are thinner strips comparatively. So I love the background at the top where it's white so that the flowers really pop off of the page. And then after that, I love the colors all mixed together here with the purple, blue, the green, and the washi here with the foiled flower on top of like the mostly solid background that kind of has that, like, again, the white strip that makes it look like it's shimmering. This page, it says the glowing script that we saw from earlier. So everything is just so cohesive with this subscription. It's amazing. It makes everything look so good together when creating your spreads. This page has mostly like the green washi, the primarily green. Next, there's like a checkered background here, and mostly, so this is mostly like blue if we're looking at it. The butterflies at the top for those thinner strips. I'm so excited to use those washi strips. I love butterflies. And lastly, this is primarily like purple compared to the other three. You have that purple background with the flower blooming. And this is more of like a tiled look in that background. So these are the 4 sheets of washi strips for May. Now let's look at the bonus, and then after we look at the bonus package, we'll look at the standard kit. For May's bonus, we have 2 items, and I'm so excited. I am so excited to show you. The first bonus item is this is like a full sheet here of a pattern. So there are the flowers, the purple, the blue, and the greenery in the background. We have some white flowers too. So vibrant, so pretty, and it's on sticker paper, so which is amazing. So you can literally peel this off the page and stick it in your planner as a full-on background. You don't have to use your own tape or glue. You can just plop it in there if you want to do it as a full page. Or you could also kind of do what we have like, you know, the washi terrible stickers that we have for our decorative kit. You could also kind of come at this and tear pieces of the page in the different shapes that you want. So you just got to come from the corner to kind of peel the backing off a bit, and then you can pull it off. So you can be super creative with this. So this is the first bonus item. Okay, second bonus item. So technically the second item is kind of like a 2-in-1 situation, and I am so stoked. So this is the second bonus item. It's Boo Bear. And Boo Bear has, you know, a purple sun hat with polka dots, so cute, and some sunglasses, and she's holding a planner because of course she's holding a planner. And if you see on top of that, we have a paper clip that's actually like inside the planner that she's holding. Like, there's so much attention to detail that Dawn does for these subscriptions. She puts so much thought and so much energy into these. It's like every single month I'm blown away. So there's a couple things that you could do with this. So you could take this paper clip out and you can use it in your planner. And how gorgeous would this paper clip look using the spreads that you'll create with this subscription, because it's purple is going to match perfectly with it. And then with the Boo Bear, it's a die cut. It's not a sticker. It's on the shimmery paper that we have, the luster paper that we use, I believe, for the newsletter. So you can literally stick her in somewhere with your planner on the front of your planner, or you could glue her in if you wanted to in one of your spreads, or tape her in, whatever you'd want to do. So these are the bonus items for May. Okay, now we're gonna open the standard kit. Here is the first page for the standard kit for May's subscription box. There is so much to take in. The artwork is so rich and the color is so vibrant. So let's kind of go through it. We have a fashion girl, and it looks like she's picking out some flowers, a front door with a wreath with purple flowers. And I love the two floral arrangements that are on the side of the front door. This page is kind of like a pattern page with some of that foil on there. This is that window scene we saw from earlier. This box, it's like a candle and some plates on a table. And this is a double box scene here of, it looks like a garden outside. And over here is a fashion girl drinking some matcha, and matcha is my favorite. So I'm so excited to use these stickers. Next, we have a fashion girl that's planning. She has her planner open. This page has that matcha from earlier, and it looks like over here, maybe like a goodie bag that has some sweets in it. It says with love in the foil. And this is a window scene, beautiful butterflies floating in that rose gold foil. This is a scene from like inside the house where there is like a picture that's hung up, and there's a table with some candles that are foiled. Some more butterflies. This looks like a cart full of flowers that are on sale. That glowing script again. Another fashion girl planning. The third page, I love this foil here of the curtain being pulled aside. And then we have those envelopes that we saw from earlier, the planning area. Today I choose joy. Love that. And this scene is a double box of like a fountain outside with, of course, the butterflies again. And some ribbons on those floral arrangements. I would love to just sit and plan at like a fountain like this. Do you know how like relaxing that would be? And she's looking at her florals here. This page is a sticky note page. So there are some square boxes up above with some patterns and some floral stickers below that with some more patterns, and there are bows sprinkled throughout this page. The next page is the 3 heart checklist boxes, and then we have some circles and rectangular boxes. Great for making your lists for the day, tracking things. This is a functional page where the top 2 lines are habit trackers, and then below that are just blank rectangular boxes where you can write in your own headers. The Monday through Sunday stickers for the month, because we have 4 lines of them with the different fonts and backgrounds. A couple of foiled full boxes. Here it says, beautiful, strong, unstoppable woman for Mother's Day. And it says, you are loved, strong, important, worthy, beautiful. These are Monday through Sunday boxes for tracking things. And over here are a couple of layering pieces, heart stickers, and rectangular boxes. This is the scalloped divider page with some foil icons. So let me pull this kind of back so you can kind of see what it looks like. So these are scalloped, and you can use it to divide up your pages, and each of these strips, or some of these strips have different patterns on them. We have like the bows, flowers, the double straight lines going through it. And some of the icons are like some mail, hearts, a dinner plate, popcorn bucket. This page has the flags at the top that has the artwork that we saw from before. The half scallop circles, you can write in your own headers. And then below that are some dividers. So for these dividers, these are a little bit different. I haven't seen dividers like this before in our box. So if you look closely, it has like a bow in the middle, and then around that are some florals. So it's a cute, so it's like a dainty divider. I really love that. This is another functional page. However, the background has the solid color, and there are some icons on these boxes: the matcha, the bows, the butterflies. Next, this page has our headers and glitter headers. Some of the headers is like to do, today, meals, work, exercise. So this will help segment your page, kind of break it apart for those lists and stuff that you would maybe want to make. This is the Fashion Girl page. So let's take a closer look because there are a lot of details on this page. So as you can see, it's not just fashion girls. We also have some animals, some furry friends. So I like to look at the outfits too. So over here, it looks almost kind of like a corseted top with some poofy arms and a button-up top here. I love this dress with the kind of the scalloped, the ruffles, the tiered ruffles. And there are some adorable Shih Tzus on this page too. I used to have a Shih Tzu as a pet. Her name was Sophie, and I think Shih Tzus are just so adorable. So I'm excited to add these stickers in. And there's a cat, a couple of kittens, and then butterflies galore. The last page is the deco page. This includes kind of the elements that we saw in those full boxes. We have some matchas, we have some matcha ice cream, candles, a sun umbrella. I love that. The cupcake, a teapot, the chocolates. And there are some floral pieces too, like this floral that's kind of curved. that will be nice to use to kind of like frame one of your pages. And there's one up here too, a bundle of flowers. So this is the standard kit for the subscription. Everything that you've seen up to this point will be in our overstock boxes. So again, we have a limited amount, and if you'd like to pick this up, if you don't have it, make sure to click the link below. And everything else that I'm going to show you from going onward are our add-on pieces that you can include if you want. For our subscription, there are 3 different add-on options. We have our papers, the journal add-on, and then the decorative add-on. So I'm gonna show you what these add-ons look like. First, let's look at the journal add-on. For the journal add-on, it has the full boxes that we saw in the standard kit. However, they're not as tall or wide as the standard kit stickers are. These boxes fit perfectly in the Hobonichi Cousin weekly section of that planner. But it would also work really well if you have a planner that is on the smaller side, or a journal on the smaller side, or if you just like to have like extra box stickers that you can use throughout the month. So this is the first page, and then the second page we have the other full boxes. This page, we have our Monday through Sundays that are not as long, again, so it's smaller, so it fits perfectly in the Hobonichi Cousin weekly section. And peep this, we have 4 weeks of Monday through Sundays. So if you do have a Hobonichi Cousin planner or a companion planner, this is an awesome add-on to have because you have the 4 weeks that you can use here. The next page has the torn stickers that really leans into the journal aspect of it, with the different designs that really we kind of saw from earlier that really fit in. I love this light purple background here with those flowers. We have that checkered pattern again, the white background with the florals, and then below here are circles, and then these are glitter strips. This page has the heart date dots for the month, because again, we have the full month here too. And there are some layering pieces as well too. So these foiled pieces, you can actually write inside of it. So it's kind of like a sticky note aspect to it. But also there are some banners, some arrows. So you can use it for layering and for writing inside. And then lastly is the deco page. And the deco page for this add-on, the deco is way bigger and it's enlarged to fit with the journal aspect of this journal add-on. And I love using this sheet every month because of I love using large stickers because you can see the detail more clearly. You can really look at it. Like here's that sun umbrella, butterfly, those macaroons, the chocolates, that vase, the matcha. So this is a journal add-on. Next, let's look at the decorative. The decorative add-on is on washi sticker paper. So this is perfect if you like the look and feel of the washi sticker paper. So this first page, we have that artwork that we saw from earlier. However, it's more like torn page looking. It's not like a straight line. So we have that desk scene. Today I choose joy. That's the first page, the swatches. Then the washi paper borders. Kind of similar to like washi strips like what we saw earlier. However, for this page, the top cut line is hugging the artwork, and then the bottom is the straight line. So it kind of, I like the shape of it. It's more kind of like scalloped, dynamic looking. So the top part, there are the florals, and the foil on top of it has the butterflies like dancing and floating around the flowers. And then the bottom, we have some more florals, and it looks like packages too, like maybe some spring shopping. And the overlay for the foil is bows. This is the layers and stamps page. I love looking at the stamps every month. I just think they're super cute to look at. And look at this layers. It has a kitten down there, and then we have the Shih Tzu at the top, the butterfly. Next we have the florals. And I really love how we get some corner pieces here because it helps to frame a page that you're decorating and working on for your journaling or planning. And then we have the bundles of flowers. We have some flowers that are hanging down. I like that too when setting up a page. And the last two pages are the washi terrible pages. So the first page, the background is checkered, and the foil, I'm in love with this. There's a massive bow that's going diagonally across. So for the terrible page, you come from the top and you can take the actual sticker and you can tear it in whatever shape you want. I've had some months where I just keep the full page and I don't tear it, and I just put it in my planner just because I love how like the artwork and pattern looks. There are other times too where I do like to tear it. I'll tear it so that I can do corner pieces, or I'll tear only a teeny bit of it and I'll put it like behind a fashion girl or a box or something like that. So this is the first terrible washi page. In the second washi page, again, super vibrant. The background has the florals. It's more like blue for this page where there's some purple kind of mixed in. And the foil overlay is script, as if someone is journaling here. So this is the decorative add-on. Lastly, I'm going to show you the papers. I recommend the papers add-on if you don't have your own printer at home, or if you just like to be really hands-on with planning, or if you like to also maybe do some paper crafts, or if you maybe have like, if you do some other things, like I know some people create like pockets for their planners for different pages to like put things in. There's like endless possibilities with using papers. So let's look at all the different patterns. The first pattern, we actually have kind of like a cutout at the top where there's like some holes, and we have like a nice little like shape here. I love how that looks. And for this, it's the purples, the blues, the little green in the background, flowers. And then on the opposite side, we have that solid lilac purple color with flowers that are smaller. I love this because you can just put it in your planner and you have that decorative edge to this page already, so it makes your pages look more dynamic. It's not all just straight edged. You can tear this page up too to have pieces of it, adding even more like texture to your pages. So this is the first. Next, this background is like a green, almost pastel-ish green on the darker end though. And there's flowers within circles. And on the opposite side, more of that green background with the flowers. Next page is the vellum page. So the vellum page, you can see through it, but you can still see the artwork printed on top of it. So there are the different flowers, and let's kind of layer it with this. So you can see the flowers on the vellum page, but you can also see a bit of the pattern behind it peeking through. This is the next pattern. So bright and vibrant. That blue is just popping off of the page. And the opposite side, the white background with the flowers, and we saw that earlier too. Again, super cohesive. This is beautiful too, that blue, and the background's kind of like watercolor. It's like a watercolor background. And then this side, the tile background. And lastly, the checkered, and on the other side, more of the florals that are really enlarged. So this is the paper add-on, and that's the May subscription box. Thank you so much for watching this unboxing. Please let me know what you think of May's subscription in the comments below. If you did not get this subscription but you would like to have it for the month of May, make sure to click the link that is in the description below of this video, so you can grab your own while supplies last. May is going to be such an amazing month. I just feel it. And I'm so excited to start creating spreads with all these beautiful stickers. If you want to stay in the loop with our shop, with updates and stuff like that, make sure to click the subscribe button below. We are also super active on our Instagram page at DEK Designs, where we post a lot. So please follow us. Thank you so much for the support. We truly appreciate it. I hope you all have a fabulous May, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye, everyone.